time to put the pedal to the metal in this episode of Sports Science.
Hey guys, some of the most underrated athletes in the world today are race car drivers. Many viewers don't realize the concentration and focus it takes to win on the track. Despite the inherent dangers involved in simply driving a car, drivers still refuse to give this activity the attention it deserves. While on the road, every day people pull out their phone and take their eyes off the road, putting everyone in danger. Of all cell phone related tasks, texting while driving is the most dangerous. According to an experiment conducted by the Transportation Systems magazine, for every 6 seconds of drive time, a driver sending a text message spends 4.6 seconds with their eyes off the road. Do you think you're safe on the road? You may trust yourself behind the wheel, but what would you think if you knew other people on the road were driving while intoxicated? Based on the findings of Doug Chung in 2010, reaction times increased by 4.23 seconds with an effect size of 1.7. To confirm these findings, we brought 7 drivers to our testing facility to grab the wheel and show what it takes to be a safe driver. Let's see what the experts have found.
Selective attention is a focus of your conscious awareness and is a limited scope of all that you're experiencing in your surroundings. Attempting to text message while driving will result in a shift in selective attention back and forth between the road and the phone. According to the U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Board, nearly 80% of accidents in 2006 involved driver distraction. Because attention is selective, focus on a cell phone causes inattention to the road and vehicles around you.
The Wiimote and Wii Balance Board have applications and experimental testing that go beyond gaming. This driving simulation uses a combination of Mario Kart Wii and the Wii Balance Board to simulate a brake pedal. The drivers were instructed to sit in the chair and take 3 laps on the racetrack with no other drivers or special features. The traffic light is simulated using LabVIEW software and is placed directly below the screen in plain sight of the driver. While driving around the track, the drivers are asked to hit the brakes in reaction to a series of randomly generated stoplights by pressing on the Wii Balance Board at their feet. Drivers then take 3 laps around the track while only focusing on the road. The reaction times and lap times are recorded. In the next trial, drivers are sent a series of questions on their own cell phone and asked to complete the race under identical conditions. Using this experimental setup, we were able to confirm the results of Chung's experiment on selective attention versus reaction time and driving ability.
2 types of data are collected in this experiment: total lap time and reaction time. Lap time will be used to evaluate driving performance. An increase in average lap time will correspond to more crashing and swerving throughout the driving simulation. In Figure 1 of Part A, a visual representation of the effects of text messaging on reaction time is shown. Part B takes the mean of all the drivers' average reaction time. The mean reaction time significantly increases by more than 1 second. This is shown in the figure with an asterisk. Part A of Figure 2 graphically represents the effects of text messaging on driving performance. Part B takes the mean of all of the drivers' average lap time. When texting is added to the driving simulation, the 7 participants showed a significant increase of 6.47 seconds to their average lap time.
These results are consistent with the findings in previous studies, but surprisingly, it's still legal in some states to text and drive. Georgia state law, along with 33 other states, prohibits texting while driving. The results clearly demonstrate that texting affects drivers' reaction time as well as overall driving ability. This kind of information is very useful in studies or laws aimed at reducing the number of cell phone related accidents. Increasing awareness of the dangers of texting while driving could reduce the incidence of unnecessary and avoidable accidents.
With slower reaction time and decreased driving performance, maybe you should think twice before texting and driving. For Team Bravo Sports Science, I'm Corey Culver.
shuffling.